And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Maxwell Hamilton Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's rugby coach Maxwell Hamilton. And Maxwell, guys, go up to Dartmouth last weekend, get the win in the play-in game. Talk about that game and kind of what you saw from your team.
Yeah, the first half was not our half for sure. A lot of people would label that as the tale of two halves for that match. I'm really proud of what the team did in the second half, being able to find the win in the last few minutes. And I'm really proud of the energy and the passion that we showed at halftime and what we were ready to walk out to. That energy is what motivated us to finish the game.
And what was your message to your team in halftime? You guys were down heading into the break. What was your message to your team?
Yeah, it was very simple. Don't let this be your last 40 minutes, right? We've worked too hard this year, worked too hard this past week in preparation for Dartmouth for us to not be able to finish on top. And now we're excited, right? We turn the page. We're moving on to Queens next. Same message goes out. Don't let this be your last 80 minutes.
And a lot of your leaders were the ones that led the way again. Panache Magorigodi, Alex Nyamunda, both getting big games. Talk about how that leadership really stepped up in the second half.
Yeah, we kind of looked at Alex at halftime and said to him, hey, man, don't pass the ball. We need you to gain some meters for us in the first few minutes. And when he was able to run on the ball with pace and really gain those meters in the first few minutes, the mental game changed a little bit for us. We felt that shift. The energy that the team gets from Alex when he starts to make positive gain in the game is huge, and we need that. And that really helps our team be able to perform.
And with the effort, Panache Magorigodi scores 4 tries on the day, becomes the single-season 15s try leader. Talk about those two, the back and forth. You mentioned Alex a little bit earlier right there with them. Those two's back and forth and how they've impacted.
Oh, yeah, those two are very big leaders on and off the field. Panache is always very vocal in the weight room and in our film sessions, trying to make sure that the boys are getting the right thing and the right message out of what we're trying to talk about. And both of those guys are going hand in hand. I'm sure it won't end this weekend. I'm sure they're both going to be competing for that try scorer.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's rugby coach Maxwell Hamilton. And Maxwell, got a big matchup coming this weekend, obviously quarterfinal round on the road against Queens. Talk about this matchup with Queens and how you guys are approaching it.
Yeah, we're really excited. This is a conference opponent that we get to play in the postseason. When we played them earlier this year, it ended in a draw. We were down to bring it to the draw, so we know that Queens is a very strong team. But we're prepared. We know what they bring to the table, and we're ready to start making our adjustments for that.
And obviously, as you said, ended in a draw earlier this year. What are some of the lessons you learned from that match that you're going to take into this postseason run?
Yeah, I think at that match, specifically for the draw, we really felt like we didn't have enough time. So we really tried to make sure to work on our time management in the game, in the first half, what our goals are, in the second half, what our goals are to finish the game for us. And now we know, hey, when we go into this weekend, our goal is let's fight hard in the first half and let's finish the game and win it in the second.
And your conference is well represented here in this NCR D1 playoffs. What's that like for you to see so many teams from your conference make it to this national level?
Yeah, it's huge. I feel like we've really been prepared for the play-ins and the playoff, right? Being able to play really tough opponents in our conference season. All of us are ranked within the top 20. It's really helped prepare us for being able to make sure that when we get to matches like Dartmouth, where we've never played them before, where we were able to really play good test match rugby because we were prepared from our conference season. Every match was a difficult match. Going into the playoffs, we know every match is a difficult match. And
finally, obviously, the chase is on for your first ever national title in 15s. Talk about your message to your guys this week as you get to this quarterfinal round and kind of keep trying to advance.
Yeah, take advantage of every minute. Slow down the week, right? We don't want to look ahead. Our goal is let's beat Queens. From there on, we can plan the rest of our season, but from here on out, let's beat Queens.
Thanks, Maxwell. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.